County Sheriff's Office is warning of a serious scam where people pretend to be law enforcement officers to trick you into handing over money. Thanks to a tip from a victim who was defrauded out of thousands of dollars, the York County Sheriff's Office was able to track down the guy who they say was doing this and put him behind bars. WBTV's Mary Calkins has this story.
Sheriff Kevin Tolson says the message here is that law enforcement officers will never ask you for money. He says if someone calls you saying they're an officer and you need to send them money in order to clear your name or a loved one's name, he said you should hang up and report it to the sheriff's office. York County Sheriff's deputies arrested this man, 43-year-old Shulong Lee, earlier this week after they say he scammed 3 people out of more than $40,000 while impersonating an officer. The arrest is all thanks to a tip from a Minnesota woman. The victim says she got a phone call from someone who claimed to be a deputy with the York County Sheriff's Office. She says the caller told her that her son had been arrested for drug charges and she needed to mail a box containing thousands of dollars in order to clear his name. After sending the cash, she realized something wasn't right and called the sheriff's office. Deputies recovered the box of cash before it got to the scammer. Deputies then tracked down and arrested Lee. Sheriff Tolson says Lee scammed at least 3 people from across the country out of $43,000. He is being held on a $55,000 bond. Sheriff Tolson says this year alone, there have been 869 fraud cases in York County, and residents have been defrauded out of $3.7 million. 61 of these cases involved criminals impersonating law enforcement. That's compared to 9 last year.
This is important information that the public needs to hear, not to fall prey to these scammers. You can go on our website and find out names of employees, and that's what they do. And again, they use fear and intimidation and greed sometimes to scam folks out of money.
York County's Director of Homeland Security says sometimes these scammers will even go as far as sending you photos of badges to try and convince you that they are legit. He says you should report any of these phone calls to the sheriff's office. Reporting in York County, Mary Calkins, WBTV on your side.